Another crossroads here. Where the hell am I going? And where the hell was I? Didn't think I'd forget you, did you? Big boulder. Trail. That's called a career ender. What's going on, hikers? Dave here with Off Grid. I'm into backpacking, hiking, camping, and gear. And I'm back out on a much needed day hike. Finally got the permission from the wife, or I should say, she was probably finally aggravated enough with me to say, yeah, go on off on your own hike here. Get out of the house for a little bit. So, been a long winter. Sorry I haven't hit the trail for you guys in a little bit. But been dealing with some family health matters, health issues that have kind of derailed me, taken me off the trail for a little bit. But I am back at it here for the 2024 hiking season and backpacking season. Really excited about it. And it seemed like it was a short winter. Not sure when this one's going to drop on the channel, but we're in early March when I'm getting out today. And in Southern California here, up in the mountains, we've got about mid-50s. So definitely warming up a little bit earlier in the year. Today I'm doing the trail known as Arrowhead Pinnacle Trail. And I'm a little bit out of breath, not only because I'm out of shape, but also because I'm trying to fight daylight on this one. It's not that long of a trail. It's only maybe 3.5 miles, but I got a late jump on the day, and we are just a day before daylight savings. So getting a little bit extra daylight here, but still trying to race against the clock. Stats on this one, we've got about, like I said, 3.5 miles, but we've got roughly 1,000 feet of elevation gain, maybe a little bit under, to get to the top of that pinnacle. And then it's just an out and back, so we'll do that all the way to the top and then come right back. So it's the first time I'm doing this one, and this is a local trail for me, so it's not super far from my house. What's really cool is that there are more connections to the PCT and the PCT junction than I originally thought of. So I actually have a lot of outlets. I was on the PCT very briefly with my buddy Raul a few years ago over near Silverwood Lake. But there's actually a connector not too far from this trail to the PCT as well. So far the trail is not too hard to follow. Got a little lost in the beginning. I'm not sure how well maintained it is. I think it's really just foot traffic that keeps this one going. And I think there's a decent amount of people throughout the year that do this one, so I'm not super worried about it. Okay. Definitely gonna amend or correct just that previous statement about it being well marked. It's not that good. We did get an okay amount of moisture and just rain, not a lot of snow this year, but I'm thinking that's helping to wash out a large portion of this trail. So hasn't been super easy, but I was able to download some, gotta get me in frame here. Sorry, navigating a little bit of a technical terrain. I was able to get the maps on my phone here and on my watch. Almost slipped. To make it a little bit easier to course correct, because here I am again, not knowing where to turn. First time on a trail that's not super well marked, not as easy to do. Let's see here. Nope, that's definitely not the way. Oh man, not always easy navigating and pathfinding. Let's go. Okay, middle layer came off already. Heating up way too fast. Don't have my bear spray. Not super worried about it, but should be fine for this trail. Almost beefed it like 2-3 times already. Welcome to unmarked West Coast mountainous trails. Technical, steep, not always well marked, but fun nevertheless. Yeah, the wash here, you can see, look around on the ground here, is not super easy. I guess this is technically a trail. I'm seeing footprints all over the place, so I know I'm in the right direction, but you can tell this is also just a wash. The water just comes straight through here. Definitely some amazing rock formations. This kind of reminds me of J tree, good old Joshua tree a little bit. So there's a good number of cars at the parking lot, not a huge parking lot, but a decent number. And it's basically what I expected since I'm one of the latecomers here. I think everybody's heading in the opposite direction. Everybody's getting out of here before daylight completely goes away. Oh look, first trail marker. That's always good to see. But yeah, just like Joshua Tree, very confusing at parts because it's still a pretty dry environment. So if there aren't a ton of trail markers, then where the water kind of carves through is going to be really confusing when right up against the trail. Another crossroads here. Where the hell am I going? And where the hell was I? Man, literally right after that trail marker, we get all this. That does not look like a well-defined trail to me. Let's see if I can course correct here. Let's see some semblance of a trail. And now I gotta be headed in this direction here. So let's just head over there, I guess. How do I get around though? Man, not easy, being cheesy. Okay, just came from pretty much right up in this area, backtracked, and this looks a little bit better. If I did not have these maps downloaded, I would have been lost 150 times rather than the 139 times that I've already got lost. It's a good thing to note too, even though I tout the watch and the turn-by-turn on my watch, definitely very helpful, but it's mostly for more well-established trails, I'd say. You might be able to zoom in, but it's not as user-friendly as your phone, so I definitely recommend, if you're trying to get a lot more like pinpoint precise location, to just use your downloaded map on your phone. A lot easier, I should say, to pinch and zoom on there to get a more precise location. Please don't fall, please don't fall, please don't fall. Big boulders. A little bit of trail magic there. Nice little cairn. Thank you very much to whomever set that one up. Really appreciate it. All right, feeling a little better. Passed about 4 or 5 couples, one of which was lost just a second ago. Oh, we got another trail marker here, so that's good. They thought that was the Pinnacle Peak. I don't think it is because we still have about a half a mile to go. Yeah, trail saying to go that way. Let's head on this way. Loving the rock formations though, this is awesome. Oh, that was a dead bird. But it is not. I did see a jackrabbit though. That was cool. They're just so darn hard to catch on camera. Well, this isn't the top. You might be able to hear some gunshots in the distance. We've got a firing range that is probably somewhere in this area down there. That's back where the road is. Still got some snow-capped mountains as we're looking towards, that's probably south towards Big Bear there, higher elevation. But this is what I'm looking at. Just spent the last like 5-10 minutes backtracking again and rethinking my decisions, because it's getting a little sketch through this section here. That's that huge rock right there that I was looking at. Kind of scary when you're seeing not much of that, keeping that rock up there. I think we gotta go up through here. Let's check it out. Whew. Oh man, just went through a pretty sketchy rock scramble. Sorry, I can't talk. Came up to another one of these. I was thinking of turning back. I do have a time limit of when I need to turn around anyway, but man, sketchy coming right through there. It just kind of goes straight down. They need somebody maintaining this trail and clearing it out for folks, because it is not easy to follow at all. All right, found one more. They have not been easy to find. I'm still seeing a bunch of footprints through here. People are definitely walking this way. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to make it to the end point here, because we're starting to get to that point where it's the turnaround point of no return, so to speak, and it's been slow going all through here, so go for just a little bit longer here before turning back. All right, I think that's it right there. It's called the Pinnacles. Seeing it here on my map, you're probably not able to see it with the sun. Nope, not at all. All right, smaller one right there, larger peak right there. Forget how much further that is. It's maybe about another quarter of a mile, but that looks super steep going up that. And I'm already at the point of no return. I'm sure there's spectacular views out that way. Over on that side. Over on that side, you've got Silverwood Lake, where I went camping with my buddy Raul and my cousin Lisa a couple of years back. So I have no doubt that, and on the back side over here is the PCT that kind of cuts around on the back side of Silverwood Lake, I should say the east side of Silverwood Lake. But I don't feel like scrambling up there for the last quarter mile. Didn't think I'd forget you, did you? Definitely should have brought a couple of trekking poles on this one. Luckily I grabbed one, but one is good, two is better. Big boulder trail. That's called a career ender. I feel kind of dumb shooting video, but man, doing some scrambling now. Okay, I think it's somewhere down there. What's down there? Probably my pride. So who's this trail for? Definitely not the faint of heart. Be prepared to do some rock scrambling. Definitely, like, even though you have to watch where you're going, you know, and watch out for stuff like that trying to kill you. Cracked screen. Took a spill right as I was saying watch out where you're going. Man, cracked my screen on my GoPro. Everything else is all right. A little embarrassed, but everything else is all right. But yeah, definitely keep your eyes on the trail on this one. You have to look down, watch where you're going, definitely be careful, but you also need to look up. So take frequent breaks, stop and scan the horizon, because they do have trail markers. They're just not super easy to find. So don't do like I did, slip and fall and act like an idiot, and not watch where you're going. Slip right over here. Definitely leaving that one in the video. But it's still pretty clear. I'm surprised. My screen is totally jacked up, so I'm gonna have to replace that. But I think it's just the GoPro cover, so fingers crossed, might have gotten away lucky on that one. Let's try not to die for the rest of this trip, and let's get down safely, shall we? Okay, a little bit easier going downhill. Can spot the trail a little bit more easily. Still getting lost every 5 seconds, but having that bird's eye view definitely helps you out a little bit more in spotting where I need to go. I'm gonna turn the camera off before I slip and fall again. Yeah, a little chilly. Gotta put my layer back on. Definitely didn't see anybody else when I was up there, so I think I was probably one of the last ones. Definitely one of the last ones to venture that far, that's for sure. That's just a general PSA and a reminder. Always have your outs. Always have backup comms that you can call out for help if needed. It's no joke out here, even on day hikes. You want to make sure that you can call out to people if you need to. Come on, me. A little snack on the trail. Is that even audible? I said, don't mind me, a little snack on the trail. Got a little monk pack action here. Pretty good low carb option. Good for the trail anyway. Not one of the best ever, but good for the trail. Once you're done with it, just throw it out. Just kidding. Leave no trace, people. Leave no trace. That was in no way, shape, or form meant to mock leave no trace. It's for real, folks. Clean up your crap. Pack it in, pack it out, suckers. All right, woohoo! Finally seeing the cars over yonder. Surprised there's still at least one other car there. Thought I'd be the last one out of here. That's gonna do it for me on this one. Still have the last glimpses of daylight here. Made it out just in the nick of time. I brought my headlamp just in case, but really didn't want to use it. But luckily, got out of here in one piece. My GoPro didn't, but I did. So, not sure I'd recommend this trail unless you're up for a little bit of scrambling and route finding. And definitely more scrambling, getting all the way to the top of, I don't know if it's Pinnacle Rock or Pinnacle Peak. But anyway, it's a good time. Nevertheless, definitely bring good traction shoes. Bring a couple of tracking poles, not just one. And make sure you watch your footing. But I had a good time getting out anyway. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this one up. Thanks so much for watching this week, guys. If you like what you're seeing, please drop a comment, drop a like, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh, man. Dunked the Ultras right as I got to the car. Always pack a spare pair of sneaks, which I did, which is nice. Here we go. Pack it out, guys. Pack it out.